I'm super excited to be here once more. Thank you so much for all the love that you have shown to me in the previous videos thus this far. I know that this is not my normal. I know I do have some live sections, but not like the way it is now. And I remember I have mentioned that earlier in my previous video and also made a post. So, but that's not what I'm talking about today. I'm going to talk about um, my 3 months experience thus far as an ALT. So I'm just going to share from my own wealth of experience. And so one thing you need to know is that just like we have different organizations, we also have different expectations from um, that they need their employers to do, or the duties that they need, but they are all a bit similar as far as it is the position or the job of an ALT. So, what is an ALT? An ALT means an assistant language teacher. Basically, what an ALT does is just to assist the language teacher, that is the JTE teacher, in teaching English. I know some of you would ask, how would you assist the JTE teacher? Now, this is the rule. This is how you assist the JTE teacher. So basically, sometimes the JTE is the T1. When I say T1, it means teacher one, the team lead, the teacher basically dishing out the instructions, teaching at the front, like you always see the main teacher. He is the main teacher while you are the T2. T2 is you are like a support. You support the teacher. Now that is basically what I do in the 4 schools I have been teaching for the past 3 months. So I teach in about 4 schools, all elementary schools. There are some ALTs that have been posted to junior high schools. There are some ALTs that are posted to senior high schools. So it actually depends on where your organization posts you to. So I am posted to an elementary school and I teach 4 schools, like I mentioned earlier. So I teach all the grades. Oh, hello, hi. Welcome to my live section. Thank you so much for being here. I'm grateful. Where are you watching from? This name looks like Japanese, if I'm not mistaken. So, let me know where you're watching from. So yeah, basically, that is my role. You're all welcome. Thank you so much. So that's my role as an ALT. I basically assist the Japanese teacher. Now, my being an assistant doesn't just mean that I wouldn't be a T1. So, like I mentioned earlier, there are some teachers who are the T1, that is the assistant language teacher, are the T1, that is the main teacher. But for me personally, I am the T2. Sometimes I am the T1, that is like the main teacher. And the T2 means a support. JC Santos, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Okay, so I am from Japan. Oh, welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Are you an ALT? Are you an ALT here in Japan? Okay, so so basically, when I come in the morning, I leave my house at around, okay, most times I usually wake up at around 4:30 Japan time, and that's because I need to speak with my family back home, and due to the time difference, we have like about 8 hours time difference, and I need to speak with them, and so when I wake up earlier to speak with them and then get ready afterwards. And house at around 7:15 so I can catch up my train. So you're to start your day at about 8:30. You should be in the school, clock in at about 8:30. Okay, and then you'd have like a schedule that has been prepared already for you, and on your first day this will be given to you. I've heard of some people who the schedules are not given to them on time. It takes a little while, a little longer for it to be given to them, to be handed to them. But for me, on the first day I received the schedules, and so I knew the classes that I had each and every day of the lessons. So I basically go to each schools every day, since I teach in about 4 schools. Okay, so I go to each schools every day and I teach the lessons, and then get back home and all of that. So what is your role as an assistant language teacher? This is how basically I go about mine. So, like I had mentioned earlier, it might be different for you. And yeah, so for me, what I do is in the morning when I get to the school, I meet with the Japanese teacher. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I meet with the Japanese teacher in the morning, and then we get talking. He lets me know what we're going to do for the day, and how the lesson is going to um, go, what he wants me to do in the lesson, I mean, in the class, and what he needs me to support him with. And most of the time, it's usually me pronouncing some words or supporting the students in maybe the activities, doing peer work, engaging with the students. So these things I've listed out are basically the things that I do as a support to the Japanese teacher. I help um, with instructional materials, instructional aids for the lessons, and all of that. So sometimes it doesn't necessarily, I do not necessarily have to do the instructional material, but I do like try to like assist the Japanese teacher. And I know a lot of you would ask, how do I communicate with my Japanese teacher? So the Japanese teacher do speak English, but not as fluent as the natives. So what we do is I try to speak slowly at a slow pace, and if there's any time that he or she does not understand what I'm trying to like explain, I then use Google Translate to like put it in words and then show it to her or to him, and we we like have a conversation. It's Google Translate has made it easier for us to like have more engagement in that aspect. So it's way easier. Thank God for Google Translate. So yeah, that's basically what I do. And then afterwards I also sometimes do culture days. Like there are some times that we have to do like African week. So because I'm African, I'm from Nigeria, and so I have to like do like Africa Week interaction, teaching the students about my country or about any country, not just about my country, but there are some periods that the teacher would want me to like just talk about my country, where I'm from, so that the students will get to know the culture and like have a wider view of the world. Okay, so majority of them actually have like uh have a picture of who an African is. So what they know about Africans, or whenever you tell them that you're an African, they only see they feel like Africa is like a country. They don't know that Africa is a continent that has different other countries right in Africa. Just like we have Japan being in Asia. Okay, so I had to like explain this to them for them to understand. And also, I realized that some of the students think in Nigeria or in Africa. Okay, so I'm talking. Let me talk. particularly about Nigeria. So they think that in Nigeria, you always see animals moving everywhere in the streets. Wherever you go to, you see animals everywhere. I'm like, wow. It was really hilarious. Like I was like, wow. It's funny right now because I was like, really? Is that what you think about Nigeria? Or is that what you think about Africa? Like it's all you only see animals moving everywhere in Africa. No. We have really beautiful things about in Africa. And that is where you come in at being an ambassador of your country. So you have to be an ambassador of your country. You are there to be an ambassador. So you are representing your country. You're telling them about how the different perspective of your culture that they don't know, like a global, for them to have like a global view of the world around them. That's basically what you're there to do, to support to support the main teacher. You will likely be a main teacher as well. So you don't just think that you'd just be assisting the main teacher. No, you would also likely be a main teacher where you would lead the student, like you teach the student. And yeah, so that's basically it. If you have any questions you want to ask, please let me know in the comment sections. I like to read it. Like I like to respond, or if you have something to say as to like to add to what I have said thus far, please add that in the comment section. I know a lot of people would be blessed by it. Please do us the favor. So it's really been amazing this past few months being here in Japan. The culture, the diversity, the food. At first, when I came to Japan, I didn't even think that was I would be able to like eat the food. But look at me now. It's like I'm a pro. I feel like I'm a pro now in using the chopstick to eat. I know I'm not there yet, but I usually get compliments from the students whenever we go eat lunch. I usually eat lunch with the students, so they compliment me whenever they see me using the chopstick. And that's an opportunity. I use the opportunity to always interact with the students and have an engagement with them. So they do have lots of questions to ask. But one thing that usually is a problem is language barrier. But God is actually helping me to like navigate through the season. Some of the teachers do assist to translate whatever the students want to like ask out of curiosity, or so some of the questions that you should anticipate from the students when if you're coming in as a new person into Japan to teach or to be an assistant language teacher or basically to be an English teacher, you should anticipate these questions. Where are you from? How old are you? And these questions is not just like, I feel like maybe it's just out of curiosity, or basically maybe due to the what they have learned, they're trying to like use the sentences they have learned in school to like show you say, okay, I don't sabi. I sabi small English. So that's what I think. They're just trying to like being expressive. Yeah. So they ask a lot of questions like, where am I from? What animal do I like? What's my favorite anime character? Unfortunately, I haven't watched anime. I don't so I had to go and watch a particular anime that up till now I haven't even been able to finish watching. I know a lot of people are interested in anime, but I don't think that is for me. Anime is not really my thing. But I did that because I needed to like have more opportunity to interact with the students. So you can use what the students are interested in to like have more conversation. You get, so for instance, if a student likes football or soccer, like they call it here, So you can use that to like have an engagement or conversation with the students or an interaction with the students. That's a way to build a rapport with them. And maybe if another student likes music, you can use anything related to music or to like have an interaction. So sometimes they may even ask you, what kind of song do you like? And you guys would have an opportunity to like share, oh, I like hip hop, oh, I like, so yeah. And they might want to even sing some songs or the few songs that they know. So it's really interesting to see how diverse people are. It's a really an opportunity for me, and I do not take this for granted at all. I'm really learning a lot this past few weeks or months of being here in Japan, and I'm really grateful to God for this opportunity. So please, if you're looking forward to this opportunity to be here in Japan, to be an assistant language teacher or an English teacher, please let me know in the comment section how is it going. If you're here in Japan already, tell me in the comment section what have you been doing or what are you currently doing. Share with us some tips. Like I need a lot of tips here. uh, I remember there was a time I was going, I missed my train because I don't want to say this, but I didn't know that there was the particular time the train is the bus, not train now. The bus is supposed to like they have like a pickup time and a time they usually come. It seems like maybe a lot of people don't go to that particular place. I don't really know, but one of the schools that I was supposed to go to, I missed the bus, and it was, you won't believe it. I was running. I was really mad at myself. Like, how didn't I even have a clue that the bus has like a particular time that it does arrive? So I had to wait for like an hour for me to get to my school. Like, from that day on, I always leave home earlier whenever I'm going to that particular school. So yeah, it's really been hilarious. And my family is not here. That's my husband and my daughter. I miss them a lot. So I'm really, really hoping that they get to join me soon. If you have any tips for me in this journey of being here in Japan, please let me know. I would really appreciate it. How do you cope? How are you coping with the language barrier? Are there any free classes one can like are there any free classes that I could go to learn how to speak Japanese? Or is it just like in a particular place? Yeah, I'm just curious. And I know that someone here would have an answer to that. So why not? Please help me out. Help me out, oh, Biko. Let me use Nigerian English now. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone who joined the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful. I hope I didn't leave anything behind. Like, I hope I didn't forget to say anything. Please share if you have any questions. Just put that in this comments or in any of the videos that you do watch and you need clarification on. Just put that in the comment section. I'll be willing to like answer or respond to your questions. Okay. All right. I'll have to go now. I don't want this video to be super long. I don't really enjoy long videos, so I try as much as I can, depending on the conversation, not to make the videos long. Okay, so I'm just going to stop it here. I'll see you when I see you. Bye. Mwah! Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking for where I'm supposed to stop this life now. Okay.